Hello, night wanderers. It's me, your storyteller in the dark, the voice that lingers when the lights go out, as the world falls silent and shadows stretch along. I'll be here, waiting, with a tale to haunt your dream. So pull the covers tight, turn down the lights, and let me whisper you a story just before bedtime.
When I was about 10 years old, I was staying at my aunt's house for the summer. She lived in a quiet suburban neighborhood, the kind of place where nothing ever happened. One night, I couldn't sleep, so I decided to sneak downstairs and watch TV. It was around AM, and the house was completely silent. As I sat on the couch, I noticed something outside the window. The curtains were slightly open, and through the gap, I could see the streetlight illuminating the sidewalk. That's when I saw him. A man was standing under the streetlight, perfectly still. He was tall and thin, wearing a suit that looked too big for him. But what really caught my attention was his face. He was smiling a wide, unnatural grin that stretched from ear to ear. His eyes were fixed on the house, staring directly at me. I froze. My first thought was that he was a neighbor or someone lost, but something about him felt wrong. His smile didn't reach his eyes, which were dark and empty. I ducked down, hoping he hadn't seen me, and peeked out again a few seconds later. He was gone. Relieved, I sat back on the couch, telling myself I'd imagined it. But then I heard a noise of soft tapping on the window. I turned slowly, my heart pounding, and there he was. His face was pressed against the glass, his smile even wider now, his eyes locked on mine. He tapped the window again, like he was trying to get my attention. I screamed and ran upstairs, waking up my aunt and uncle. They rushed downstairs, but by the time they got there, the man was gone. They searched the yard and the street, but there was no sign of him. They told me it was probably just a prank or a drunk guy, but I knew better. That smile, it wasn't human. The next morning, I told my cousin what had happened. She went pale and said, "You saw him too." She explained that a few weeks earlier, she'd been walking home from a friend's house late at night when she saw the same man. He was standing under a streetlight, smiling at her. She ran home, and when she looked back, he was gone. We never saw him again after that night, but I'll never forget his face. To this day, I can't walk past a window at night without checking to make sure he's not there, watching me, smiling.